The sacred work of cleansing and consecrating your home is a profound and powerful act, but the work of maintaining its high frequency is an ongoing and joyous responsibility. To ensure that your sanctuary remains a fortress of light, you must now integrate simple, conscious, and consistent daily rituals into your life. These practices will continuously reinforce the protective shield you have established and will keep the spiritual atmosphere of your home pure, vibrant, and aligned with the divine. The first and most important ritual is a brief, daily morning prayer of protection. As you begin your day, take just 1 minute to stand in your living room, close your eyes, and once again call upon Archangel Michael. Simply say, "Mighty Archangel Michael, I thank you for your protection over this home. I ask you to renew your shield of light around us today, to keep us safe, and to guide our every step. Thank you." This simple act is like a daily spiritual check-in, a reaffirmation of your covenant with your divine guardian, ensuring that the shield remains fully powered and active. A second powerful daily ritual is to be conscious of the sounds that fill your home. Sound is vibration, and it has a profound effect on the energetic atmosphere. Make a deliberate choice to fill your home with high-frequency sounds. This could mean playing sacred music, calming meditative tracks, classical music, or even just joyful, uplifting songs that make you feel good. Conversely, be mindful of the sonic pollution that can lower your home's vibration. This includes the constant barrage of fear-based news, violent television shows, or music with angry or depressive lyrics. You are the sacred DJ of your home's atmosphere. By consciously choosing to curate a high-vibration soundscape, you are continuously reinforcing the frequencies of peace, joy, and harmony, making your home an even more pleasant place for you, and a more unpleasant place for any lingering shadows. This is a simple yet incredibly effective tool for maintaining energetic hygiene. The third ritual involves the power of your own words. The words spoken within your home are one of the most powerful forces that shape its energy. Make a sacred commitment to yourself and to Archangel Michael to practice mindful speech within your sanctuary. This means doing your best to eliminate complaining, criticizing, gossiping, and speaking words of fear or lack while you are within your home's sacred walls. Instead, make a conscious effort to speak words of love, of appreciation, of encouragement, and of gratitude. Speak lovingly to your family members. Speak gratefully about your blessings. Speak hopefully about your future. Every positive word you speak is like a drop of liquid light being added to the atmosphere. Over time, this practice will completely transform the feeling of your home, turning it into an incubator for positive manifestations and loving relationships. Your words have the power to create worlds. Use them to create a world of beauty within your own home. Finally, cultivate a daily ritual of gratitude specifically for your home. Your home is more than just a possession, it is a sacred partner on your life's journey. It shelters you, it holds your dreams, and it is the stage upon which your life unfolds. Take a moment each day to genuinely thank your home. You can do this by simply placing your hand on a wall and whispering, "Thank you for being my sanctuary. Thank you for keeping me safe. I love and appreciate you." This may feel strange at first, but this act of infusing your home with your own loving and grateful energy is profoundly powerful. It strengthens the living spirit of your home and deepens your connection to it. By consistently performing these simple rituals, the morning prayer, curating sacred sound, speaking loving words, and expressing gratitude, you become the active and vigilant guardian of your home's high frequency. You ensure that the miracle of your cleansed and protected space is not a temporary event, but an enduring and beautiful new reality. And so, we arrive at the final and most empowering truth of this sacred journey. Through your courage, your faith, and your deliberate action, your home has been transformed. It is no longer just a physical structure of walls and a roof, it has become what it was always divinely intended to be, your personal and impenetrable fortress of light. It is a consecrated sanctuary, a sacred space where your soul can find true rest and rejuvenation. It is a beacon of hope and peace, a luminous anchor of divine energy that shines brightly in a world that can often seem dark and chaotic. And you are its sacred keeper. You, in partnership with the mighty Archangel Michael, are the vigilant guardian standing watch upon its walls, ensuring that its light never, ever dims. This is your new reality. This is the profound and lasting fruit of the miracle prayer you have received. Embrace this new reality with joy and with confidence. Walk through the rooms of your home with a new awareness, feeling the clean, light, and peaceful energy that now permeates the very air you breathe. Notice the harmony that now flows more easily between your family members. Acknowledge the sense of safety and security that now envelopes you as you drift off to sleep at night. This is not a fleeting fantasy, it is the tangible result of your spiritual work. Your home is now a powerful energetic magnet, repelling all that is negative and attracting all that is beautiful, abundant, and in alignment with your soul's purpose. It has become a reflection of your own inner transformation, a physical manifestation of the light, the strength, and the faith that you have cultivated within your own heart. This is a living testament to the power of co-creation with the divine. Never again do you have to feel like a victim of unseen forces or a passive recipient of the world's chaotic energies. You have been given the sacred knowledge and the divine tools to become the absolute sovereign of your own energetic domain. You have learned how to identify the frequencies that invite darkness, and you have been taught how to banish them and to replace them with the luminous frequencies of heaven. This is a sacred power that can never be taken from you. Archangel Michael will always be by your side, ready to reinforce your shield and to lend you his courage, but he now sees you not just as a soul to be protected, but as a true and capable warrior of light in your own right. He honors your commitment, and he celebrates your victory. Your home has become an outpost of heaven, a small embassy of the divine kingdom here on earth. Live in this truth. Celebrate this victory. And let the peace that now fills your home be a constant reminder of the power that lies within you and the infinite love that surrounds you. Your home is your fortress of light. It is your sacred ground. It is the launching pad for your divine mission in the world. And it is, now and forever, perpetually and powerfully guarded by the greatest and most faithful warrior in all of the heavens. Walk in peace, live in joy, and know, with every fiber of your being, that you are safe, you are loved, and you are finally, truly, and completely home.
Ultimately, all these decoys, effort, circumstances, and timing are designed to do one thing: keep your focus directed outside of yourself. They keep you looking for an external problem and an external solution. This is the greatest and most effective distraction, because it prevents you from ever discovering the truth, that the source of the block and the source of your power are in the exact same place, within you. As long as you believe the problem is out there, you will remain powerless to solve it. But the moment you are willing to turn your gaze inward, to take radical responsibility for your own energetic broadcast, you reclaim your power as a conscious creator. Now that we have cleared these decoys from our path, we can finally turn our attention to the real arena of change, the true battlefield where your reality is being won or lost every single moment, your own energetic signature. Welcome to the real battlefield. It is not in your office, your bank account, or your relationships. It is within you. The real battle is fought and won on the level of your energetic signature. So, what is this signature? Think of it as your unique vibrational broadcast to the universe, a complex signal that you are transmitting every single moment of every single day. This signature is not just composed of your fleeting thoughts or your stated desires. It is a composite frequency made up of your deepest beliefs, your subconscious programs, your dominant emotional state, and the memories stored in your body's cells. It is the sum total of who you are being on an energetic level. And this signature is the only thing the quantum field responds to. It does not respond to your words, your wishes, or your efforts if they are not in alignment with this core frequency. This is the fundamental rule of the game: your life is a printout of your energy. To make this crystal clear, let's revisit the radio analogy. Imagine the reality you desire, one of abundance, joy, and freedom, is broadcasting on a clear frequency, say 101.5 FM. The music of that reality is playing right now, available to you in the quantum field. However, your personal energetic signature, due to old beliefs and past traumas, is tuned to 92.3 FM, the station of struggle or not enough. No matter how desperately you want to hear the music of 101.5 FM, and no matter how hard you try to listen for it, you will only ever hear the static and noise of the station you are actually tuned to. You cannot experience a reality that you are not a vibrational match for. Your desired life is not avoiding you. It is not being withheld from you. It is simply on a different frequency, and it remains invisible and inaccessible to you until you learn how to deliberately and consciously change your own dial, your own energetic signature. This is why the real battlefield is internal. It is the moment-to-moment choice of the frequency you will embody. The immense power of your energetic signature lies in the fact that it is largely run by your subconscious mind. Your conscious mind, the part of you reading this and wanting change, is only a tiny fraction of your operating system. It's your subconscious programs, the beliefs about reality you accepted as a child, the unresolved emotional patterns, the identity you formed from past experiences, that are running the show and broadcasting your signal 95% of the time. This is why you can spend all day repeating positive affirmations, only to find yourself falling back into the same old reality. Your conscious desire is being overridden by a much more powerful subconscious broadcast. The real work of a quantum leap, therefore, is not about trying harder with your conscious mind, but about accessing and rewriting the subconscious programs that define your energetic signature. Now you can see why the one thing blocking you is so powerful. It is the most stubborn, most protected, and most deeply ingrained part of your energetic signature. It acts as a powerful anchor, a vibrational set point that your entire system is loyal to. No matter how much you try to consciously raise your frequency through positive thoughts or visualizations, this anchor will always work to pull you back down to its familiar baseline. It is the governor on your engine, limiting how far and how fast you can go. But the moment you identify this anchor and learn how to release it, the governor comes off. Your energy is finally free to rise and stabilize at a new, higher frequency, the frequency of your quantum leap. So, with this understanding, let us finally turn to the great reveal. Let us name this anchor, expose it to the light of your awareness, and begin the process of setting you free. After clearing away all the decoys and understanding that the true battle is energetic, we have arrived at the profound and simple truth. The one thing blocking your quantum leap, the invisible wall you keep hitting, is not a lack of worthiness, a lack of effort, or a punishment from the universe. It is your subconscious loyalty to your past story. This might sound strange, because consciously, you want nothing more than to escape your past limitations. But subconsciously, your identity is deeply intertwined with the stories you have lived. There is a strange and powerful comfort in the familiar, even if the familiar is a state of pain, struggle, or limitation. This loyalty is a human survival mechanism. Your nervous system prefers the predictable pain of your past to the unpredictable uncertainty of an expanded future. Escaping your limitations means leaving behind the only version of you that you have ever known, and that can feel like a terrifying death to the ego. Let's define what this loyalty truly means on an energetic level. It is a deep, cellular attachment to the emotions of your past. Every experience you've had is recorded in your body not just as a memory, but as a chemical and emotional frequency. If you have spent years living in a state of struggle, your body can become addicted to the chemistry of that struggle, the cortisol from stress, the adrenaline from anxiety. On a subconscious level, you will then seek out or create situations that generate these familiar feelings, not because you want to suffer, but because it feels like home to your system. This is why people who escape a difficult situation often find themselves recreating a similar one later on. It is this profound, unconscious loyalty to the emotional state of your past that keeps you energetically tethered to the very reality you are consciously trying to leave behind. This loyalty is reinforced every time you tell your old story, both to yourself and to others. Every time you think, "I'm the kind of person who is always broke, I'm just unlucky in love," or "good things never seem to last for me," you are not just making an observation. You are casting a powerful spell. You are making a declaration of identity, an affirmation of your loyalty to a past narrative. The quantum field is neutral. It does not judge your story as good or bad. It simply takes your powerful declarations of "I am" as a creative command and faithfully materializes a reality that matches that identity. So while your conscious mind is looking toward a new future, your subconscious identity, reinforced by your story, is keeping you firmly anchored in a repetition of your past. Your quantum leap is waiting for you, but it cannot happen until you stop telling the universe that you are still the person from yesterday. The sheer power of this block is that it operates almost completely beneath the surface of your conscious awareness. It is the hidden operating system that runs your life. This is why so many spiritual tools can feel like they're not working. This is why positive affirmations can feel like lies and visualizations can fail to manifest. You are trying to install beautiful new software on a computer that is still loyally and stubbornly running a protected, outdated operating system from 20 years ago. You cannot place a new reality on top of an old identity. The old identity must be released first. Your loyalty to your past is the ultimate act of self-betrayal because it forces you to betray the magnificent potential of your future. But now that you have brought this into the light of your awareness, you can finally begin the work of revoking that loyalty. You can choose to become loyal to your future instead. Now, let's explore the precise quantum mechanism through which this loyalty to your past sabotages your every attempt to leap forward. The process is sabotaged by something called energetic incoherence. Your conscious mind, the part of you that desires change, is focused on a new future. It thinks thoughts of abundance, health, and love. This sends one signal out into the quantum field. However, your body and your subconscious mind, which hold the emotional memories and beliefs of your past, are broadcasting a completely different and much more powerful signal, the frequency of your old story, your old limitations, your old pain. This creates two conflicting, opposing broadcasts being sent out from your being at the same time. The result is an incoherent, chaotic, and scrambled energy wave. You are, in essence, a radio station trying to broadcast two different songs on the same frequency. The signal that reaches the universe is pure static. How does the quantum field respond to this incoherence? The field, as we've established, is a mirror that responds to clarity and resonance. It cannot interpret mixed messages. When faced with a scrambled, incoherent signal, it does the only thing it can: it reflects back the energy of that inner conflict. The result in your physical reality is a feeling of being completely stuck. It's the experience of taking 2 steps forward, only to be pulled 2 steps back. It's when an opportunity appears, but then mysteriously falls apart at the last minute. It's the feeling of putting in immense effort but seeing little to no real progress. Your outer world is not punishing you, it is giving you perfect feedback. It is showing you a flawless reflection of the inner war being waged between your conscious desire for a new future and your subconscious loyalty to your past. The sabotage is not coming from the universe, it is coming from your own energetic incoherence. Let's use a powerful analogy to make this tangible. Imagine you are trying to drive a powerful car. Your conscious desire for a new life is your foot on the accelerator, pushing it all the way to the floor. You are revving the engine, full of hope and intention. But your subconscious loyalty to your past story is your other foot slammed firmly down on the brake. What happens? You burn an immense amount of energy. You create a lot of smoke, noise, and stress. The car shakes and strains, but it doesn't move forward. You remain stuck in the exact same spot, all while feeling completely exhausted from the effort. This is a perfect metaphor for what energetic incoherence does to your manifestation process and your quantum leap. It is not that the universe isn't listening to your desires. It is that you are simultaneously and more powerfully sending it a counter-instruction to stay exactly where you are, because that is where your old identity feels safe. The ultimate consequence of this sabotage is that your vibrational set point remains firmly anchored to the past. Your frequency is like a thermostat that has been set to a certain emotional temperature, for example, the feeling of struggle. No matter how high you try to temporarily raise that temperature with positive thoughts or a good mood, this subconscious loyalty to your old story acts as the thermostat's programming, always working to pull your frequency back down to its familiar, default setting. This is why lasting change feels impossible. You cannot achieve a quantum leap until you reprogram the thermostat itself. This requires more than just thinking new thoughts, it requires severing the loyalty to the old programming. The only way to achieve a true, permanent quantum leap into a new reality is to finally and completely cut the anchor to your past. And in the next sections, we will show you exactly how to do it. The first practical step toward releasing your loyalty to the past is not forceful action, but quiet awareness. You cannot change a program while you are unconsciously running it. Freedom begins the moment you learn to step back and become the neutral, non-judgmental observer of your own mind. For most of your life, you have been fused with your thoughts and stories, believing them to be the absolute truth of who you are. The practice of observation creates a crucial space between you, the true, silent consciousness, and the noisy, repetitive stories of the ego. This is the beginning of detachment. Your task is not to fight your thoughts, suppress your feelings, or criticize yourself for having them. Your only task is to notice. Observe the recurring narratives that play out in your mind like a well-known script. Watch them come and go without getting swept away. This simple act of witnessing is profoundly powerful. It is the first light of dawn in a room that has been dark for a very long time. To make this process tangible, begin the practice of journaling with a specific intention to uncover the hidden code of your old identity. Each day, take a few minutes to write down the stories you tell yourself. Look for the phrases that begin with, "I am the person who always," or "things like this always happen to me." Write down the limiting beliefs that surface when you think about your dreams. This is not an exercise in negativity, it is an act of spiritual detective work. You are bringing the subconscious patterns that have been silently running your reality into the bright, undeniable light of the conscious mind. As you write, you will begin to see these stories not as fundamental truths, but as inherited programs and outdated coping mechanisms. This awareness is the first snip of the scissors that will eventually cut you free from the anchor of your past. This observation must extend beyond your thoughts and into your emotions. Your loyalty to the past is, above all, an emotional addiction. Your body has become accustomed to a certain chemical cocktail, the feelings of anxiety, disappointment, frustration, or even the comfort of melancholy. Your next task as the observer is to notice your recurring emotional states. What is your default feeling when you wake up? What emotion do you typically return to when faced with a challenge? Simply notice it, without needing to change it. Feel the sensation in your body. By observing your emotions as pure energy, you begin to realize that you are not your anxiety, you are not your sadness, you are the consciousness that is aware of these feelings passing through you. This emotional detachment is a critical step in breaking the body's addiction to the past, weakening the energetic pull that keeps your old identity in place. Finally, this entire process of observation must be wrapped in radical self-compassion. As you uncover these stories and emotional patterns, you may be tempted to judge or criticize yourself. This is the old identity trying to reinforce itself through shame. Instead, you must bring a deep sense of kindness to what you find. Understand that these patterns were not created maliciously, they were likely formed as protective strategies by a younger version of you who was doing the best they could with the understanding they had. By observing your past with love and gratitude for the lessons it taught you, you neutralize its energetic charge. You are not a broken person who needs fixing, you are a whole and powerful being who is simply choosing to release a story that is no longer true. This compassionate awareness prepares the ground for the next powerful step, the deliberate act of release. Now that you have brought the contours of your old story into the light of awareness, it is time for a deliberate and powerful act of release. The subconscious mind and the quantum field respond powerfully to ritual and ceremony. A ritual is not a superstition, it is a physical act that signifies a profound internal shift, a clear declaration to every level of your being and to the universe that you are making a new choice. We will now engage in a cord-cutting ritual, a practice designed to energetically sever the ties that bind you to your old identity and the stories of your past. This is your moment of liberation, the point where you consciously revoke your loyalty to past limitations and claim your freedom. Prepare yourself, for this simple practice can create a seismic shift in your energetic signature, clearing the space required for your new reality to finally emerge. To begin this ritual, find a quiet space where you will not be disturbed. Close your eyes and take several deep, grounding breaths. Once you feel centered, I want you to visualize your old self or your past story standing before you. See it as a version of you, an entity that represents all the limitations, fears, and pains you are ready to release. Acknowledge it with compassion, thanking it for the lessons it has taught you and for the protection it tried to offer. Now, become aware of the energetic cords that connect you to this past self. See them extending from your body to theirs, cords of guilt, shame, resentment, fear, and attachment. In your mind's eye, invoke a brilliant, powerful sword of pure, divine light. This can be Archangel Michael's sword of truth or simply a sword of your own creation. Feel its power and its unwavering truth in your hand. With a clear and decisive intention, raise this sword and, one by one, cut through each cord, watching it dissolve into light. As you cut each cord, it is vital to pair the visualization with a verbal declaration. The spoken word carries a creative frequency that anchors your intention in the physical realm. As you see the final cord severing, say aloud with conviction and authority, I honor the lessons of my past, and I now fully and completely release the identity that was born from it. I revoke my loyalty to this story, to this pain, and to these limitations. I am free. I am new. And so it is. Feel the truth of these words resonate through your entire being. Feel the profound sense of lightness and freedom as the energy of your old self dissolves, its power over you now gone. See yourself standing alone, whole and complete, in a field of pure, golden light, your energy field cleansed and renewed. This is your energetic rebirth, your declaration of independence from the past. After you complete this ritual, be gentle with yourself. You may feel a wave of emotions, relief, sadness, or even a sense of emptiness. This is completely normal. This emptiness is not a void, it is the fertile ground you have just created, the sacred space where your new identity can now be planted and nurtured. It is essential to follow this ritual with an act of deep self-care. Drink a glass of water, take a walk in nature, or simply rest. Express gratitude to your past self for its role in your journey, and express gratitude to the universe for this opportunity to begin anew. This is not a one-time fix, but a powerful practice you can return to any time you feel the ghost of your old story trying to reclaim its hold on you. Each time you do it, you strengthen your commitment to your future and weaken the chains of your past, until they are nothing but dust. After the powerful act of releasing your old story, you have created a sacred and receptive space within your subconscious mind. This is a critical moment. If this space is left empty, old patterns or external influences can easily creep back in. Therefore, it is essential that you now intentionally and deliberately program a new identity, one that is in perfect resonance with the future you are choosing to create. The most powerful tool for this reprogramming is the creative power of declaration, specifically through the two most potent words in the universe, I am. These words are not a description of what you are, they are a command that defines what you are choosing to become. They are the source code of creation, the beginning of all manifestation. The reason the phrase, I am, is so powerful from a quantum perspective is that it bypasses wishing, hoping, and wanting, all of which are frequencies of lack. I am is a declaration of a present moment reality. It does not refer to the future. It is a statement of being, right here, right now. When you say, I am abundant, you are not asking to be abundant in the future. You are broadcasting the clear, coherent frequency of someone who is abundant. Now. The quantum field, which operates outside of linear time, responds to this present tense frequency by organizing reality to match your declaration. Your I am statements are direct commands to your subconscious mind and to the universe, instructing them on the new reality to build around you. It is the most direct and powerful way to anchor a new energetic signature. Now, let's put this into practice. Take a moment to connect with the feeling of your future self, the one you met in your meditation. What are their core energetic qualities? Are they confident, peaceful, creative, worthy, loved? Choose the three qualities that feel most important for you to embody right now. Now, craft simple, powerful, I am statements around them. For example, I am confident and divinely guided in all that I do. I am worthy of receiving boundless abundance and unconditional love. I am a powerful creator, shaping my reality with joy and ease. The key is not just to say the words, but to feel them. As you repeat your declarations, allow the emotion of them to flood your entire body. Feel the frequency of confidence, worthiness, and joy in every cell. This is how you move from simply speaking words to truly embodying a new identity. Consistency is the key to making this new identity your default state. This reprogramming requires repetition to override years of old, subconscious programming. Make a commitment to a daily practice. The most effective times are in the morning upon waking and at night just before falling asleep, as these are the times when the veil to the subconscious mind is thinnest. Before your feet hit the floor in the morning, declare who you are choosing to be today. Before you drift off to sleep, saturate your mind with the feeling of your new reality. This daily practice is how you make the frequency of your future self your new energetic home. It is how you stabilize your vibration at a higher level, ensuring that your quantum leap is not just a temporary visit to a new reality, but a permanent change of address. As your loyalty to the past story begins to dissolve, clear and undeniable signs will start to appear, confirming that your energetic shift is real. The very first evidence will manifest not in your external world, but within you. You will begin to notice a profound sense of inner lightness, a mental clarity and peace that feels new and refreshing. The old memories that used to trigger you will start to lose their emotional charge. You will be able to look back on them with a sense of neutral detachment, seeing them as lessons rather than open wounds. This internal shift is the most critical sign of your progress. It is the tangible proof that you have successfully raised your baseline frequency, and this new inner state of being is the powerful magnetic force that precedes any and all changes in your external reality. This newfound peace is not a fleeting mood, it is the foundation of your new identity taking root within your very cells. Paradoxically, one of the most powerful signs that the block is dissolving is that the universe may seem to test you. Just as you begin to feel stable in your new, empowered identity, a situation may arise that perfectly mirrors an old challenge, designed to trigger your previous patterns and stories. This is not a setback, nor is it the universe being cruel. It is a final exam. It is a profound opportunity for you to demonstrate that you have truly changed by consciously choosing to respond from your new identity of worthiness and empowerment, rather than reacting from your old programming of fear and limitation. When you successfully navigate one of these tests without falling back into your old story, you are sending a powerful, coherent signal to the quantum field that your shift is real and permanent. Passing this test solidifies and anchors your new programming, proving to yourself and to the universe that you are no longer available for that old reality. Following these inner shifts and tests, you will see the external world begin to reorganize itself around your new energy. The frequency of synchronicities will increase dramatically. You will notice meaningful coincidences that guide and reassure you, confirming you are on the right path. Opportunities that align perfectly with your new identity will begin to appear effortlessly, as if they are seeking you out. Simultaneously, you may notice that people and situations from your past, those who were a match to your old story, will naturally and often peacefully drift away. This is not a loss to be mourned, it is the universe clearing space. In their place, new, more aligned relationships and connections will be drawn into your life. These are not rewards, they are the natural consequences of resonance, the mirror of reality reflecting your new vibrational broadcast. It is crucial that you consciously acknowledge and celebrate these signs as they appear. Gratitude is a powerful amplifier in the quantum field. Each time you notice a sign of progress, be it an internal feeling of peace, passing a universal test, or a positive external shift, take a moment to express gratitude. Thank yourself for your courage, and thank the universe for its responsiveness. This act of acknowledgement creates a powerful feedback loop. It tells the universe that you are aware, that you are receptive, and that you are ready for more. By celebrating your progress, you reinforce your new identity, strengthen your faith in the process, and accelerate your quantum leap, transforming it from a distant possibility into your tangible, moment-to-moment lived experience. We have come on a profound journey together. We started by identifying the invisible wall that has kept you feeling stuck. We saw through the common decoys of effort and circumstance. And we have brought into the light the one, true block holding you back from your quantum leap, your subconscious loyalty to the story of your past. Let this be the one message you take away from this video. Your future requires your complete and utter disloyalty to your past limitations. You cannot leap into a new world while holding allegiance to the old one. This is the moment of choice. The moment you decide where your loyalty truly lies, with the familiar ghost of who you have been, or with the magnificent, limitless potential of who you are becoming. The core message of this revelation is one of radical empowerment. The block was never outside of you. It was never about a lack of resources, a flaw in your character, or the universe withholding blessings from you. Therefore, the power to release that block has also been within you all along. You do not need to fight the world or wait for external permission to change. You only need to take radical responsibility for the energy you broadcast, for the stories you tell yourself, and for the identity you choose to embody in this present moment. You have always been the conscious architect of your reality, you just may not have been aware of the true power of the tools you hold. Now, you are aware. The choice, and therefore the power, is yours. Imagine the reality that awaits you when you fully revoke your loyalty to the past. It is a life of flow, alignment, and synchronicity, where you are no longer a victim of circumstance but a deliberate co-creator with an intelligent and responsive universe. It is a life where your inner state of peace and empowerment is so stable that your external world naturally and effortlessly reorganizes itself to match it. This is not a distant, spiritual fantasy. It is the natural result of living in alignment with the fundamental laws of a quantum universe. This is the life that becomes possible the moment you decide that your loyalty to your future potential is stronger than your attachment to your past pain. So I invite you, right now, to make that choice. Make a conscious decision today that you will no longer be loyal to your fears, your doubts, or any story that tells you you are less than magnificent. Give your full, unwavering loyalty to the future that is calling you forward. The power to create this shift is not in tomorrow's actions, but in today's decision. You have the knowledge. You have the tools. The only remaining ingredient is your choice. Let us anchor this powerful intention together. In the comments below, declare your new allegiance by writing, "I am loyal to my future." By doing so, you are not just typing words, you are casting a vote for your new reality. Thank you for taking this journey. Your future awaits your command.